Which choice completes the text with the most logical transition? In 1949, Frank Zamboni developed an ice rink resurfacing machine. As Zamboni's machine moved along the rink's surface, it first scraped off the top layer of ice. Blank, it sprayed water into the deep grooves left behind by customers' skates. Lastly, it smoothed it over the newly formed ice. So option A says, for example, this is incorrect because this whole process is described in a series of steps, highlighted by these words, first and lastly, where first the machine moves over the rink surface and scrapes off the layer of ice, then it sprays water into the deep grooves left behind by customers' skates, and then it smooths over the new formed ice. So the best transition word here would highlight how this is the next step in the process. So, for example, wouldn't work here because what is said here isn't an example of what is said in this previous sentence. So A is incorrect. B, next. This seems to be the correct answer because this highlights how this is the next step in the process. And as before, this whole text is a process of how the Zamboni machine fixes the ice rink. So B would make sense here. C, similarly. This is incorrect because this would highlight how the information in this sentence is similar to what was said in the previous sentence. But this is not the case because spraying water into deep grooves is not really similar to scraping off the top layer of ice. And instead, a transition word that highlights how this is the next step in the process would better fit here. So C is incorrect. D, in contrast. This is incorrect because this would highlight how the information in this sentence is in contrast or different from what was said previously. But this is incorrect because nowhere in the text does it say this. So D is incorrect, and the correct answer is B.